Silence is a source of great strength, said Lao Tzu, capturing a truth few embrace today. In a world where noise is constant and everyone's vying to be heard, real power belongs to those who master the art of silence and act without fear. Imagine what you could achieve if you stopped seeking approval and let go of what others think. Picture yourself moving through life with a sense of purpose, as if there was truly nothing to lose. Today, we'll explore how the quiet, unshakable focus of acting with nothing to lose can lead to profound personal freedom and growth. This isn't about recklessness. It's about finding the courage to take action unburdened by hesitation and the need for validation. If this idea resonates with you, hit subscribe and join our journey toward a life of meaningful action and inner strength. Let us know in the comments how you've practiced silent composure or let go of fears holding you back. Ready to explore the path of quiet resilience? Let's dive in and discover the freedom that silence and fearless action bring. Lesson 1. Embracing the power of silence. Silence, often underestimated, is one of the most powerful tools in personal growth and self-mastery. Embracing silence allows us to listen not only to others, but also to our own inner voice, a voice often drowned out by the noise of opinions, judgments, and societal expectations. In a world that constantly demands attention and reactions, choosing silence gives you the ability to step back, observe, and respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. This lesson explores how silence can serve as a wellspring of strength and clarity, helping you approach life with greater intention and self-assurance. Silence enables us to practice self-reflection, a vital element in understanding our own motivations and emotions. When you take time to sit quietly with your thoughts, free from distraction, you begin to see patterns in your thinking and behavior. This insight allows you to identify habits, beliefs, and even fears that may be holding you back. Self-reflection in silence helps you become aware of what truly matters, enabling you to focus your energy on actions that align with your personal values rather than those dictated by external influences. Another benefit of silence is that it cultivates a powerful aura of composure. People often equate silence with passivity, but in reality, it can be a deliberate and strategic choice. When you refrain from reacting immediately, especially in emotionally charged situations, you gain control over your emotions and reactions. This composure is often noticed by others, and over time, it earns respect. By choosing not to respond to every slight or provocation, you communicate strength and self-confidence, sending the message that your peace cannot be easily disturbed. Silence also fosters better listening skills, an often overlooked component of effective communication. When you listen rather than rush to speak, you learn more about others, their needs, and their perspectives. This deep listening helps build empathy, which strengthens relationships and fosters mutual respect. By being fully present in your conversations, you not only gain valuable insights, but also convey a sense of understanding and support that words alone cannot achieve. Practicing silence is also an exercise in discipline. In today's world, where immediate reactions and constant engagement are encouraged, choosing silence requires a certain level of self-control. It means resisting the urge to fill every moment with words or actions, and instead, embracing stillness. This discipline translates into other areas of life, teaching you to remain focused and composed even under pressure. Over time, the ability to stay silent when necessary builds resilience, enabling you to face challenges with a calm and grounded mindset. Finally, silence is essential for cultivating inner peace. When you silence external noise and limit distractions, you create a sanctuary within yourself. This inner calm becomes a source of strength that can help you weather life's storms. It allows you to return to a state of balance and clarity, no matter what chaos may be happening around you. By practicing regular moments of silence, such as meditation or mindful reflection, you create a steady foundation of peace that supports you through difficult times. In conclusion, embracing the power of silence equips you with the clarity, discipline, and resilience needed to navigate life with confidence and intention. Silence is not a sign of weakness. It is a choice that reflects strength and self-assurance. By learning to use silence effectively, you can approach life with a centered and empowered mindset, able to act purposefully and respond with wisdom rather than reaction. Lesson 2. Acting without fear of loss. Acting without fear of loss is one of the most liberating mindsets you can cultivate. When you move through life clinging to security, Whether it's material possessions, social status, or personal relationships, you inadvertently limit your own potential and ability to experience true growth. Embracing the mindset of having nothing to lose doesn't mean recklessly discarding what matters, but rather detaching from the fear that holds you back from taking meaningful risks. This lesson explores how adopting a fearless approach can empower you to live more fully and authentically. To act without fear of loss, start by understanding and confronting your attachments. Attachments are those aspects of life that we cling to, fearing the consequences if we lose them. We often attach ourselves to a sense of identity, being seen in a certain way by others, possessing a specific job title, or maintaining certain relationships. While these things can add value to our lives, they become problematic when our fear of losing them overrides our commitment to personal growth and authenticity. The first step in acting without fear is to acknowledge what you're afraid of losing and ask yourself why these attachments hold such power over you. A powerful technique for reducing attachment is practicing negative visualization, a Stoic exercise that involves imagining the loss of what you currently have. This could mean visualizing life without a particular possession, relationship, or even physical ability. While it might seem morbid, this exercise helps to prepare your mind for potential changes, reducing the shock if and when loss does occur. By mentally rehearsing these scenarios, you begin to accept the possibility of loss, loosening the grip these attachments have on your decision-making. Another aspect of acting without fear is redefining failure. Often we avoid taking risks because we fear failing and the judgment that might accompany it. However, if you shift your perspective to view failure as a necessary step in the learning process rather than a reflection of your worth, taking risks becomes easier. Each attempt, regardless of the outcome, becomes an opportunity for growth. Failure can offer invaluable lessons, helping you refine your approach and improve over time. When you're no longer afraid of failing, you become more willing to seize opportunities that align with your goals and values. Letting go of the fear of loss also involves embracing change as a constant in life. Nothing remains static. Relationships evolve, jobs end, and circumstances shift. Accepting this reality enables you to approach life with flexibility, adapting to new situations with resilience. When you understand that loss and change are natural, you become less likely to cling desperately to what you currently have. This adaptability empowers you to respond to challenges with strength and grace. Finally, focus on what you can control: your actions, intentions, and mindset. By centering your efforts on your personal growth rather than external outcomes, you build a solid foundation that is not easily shaken by life's uncertainties. This focus on your inner resilience allows you to move through life more freely, unburdened by constant worry over potential loss. In conclusion, acting without fear of loss is a transformative practice that frees you to pursue life's opportunities without hesitation. This fearless approach allows you to live with authenticity, courage, and purpose, making choices based on what truly matters rather than what you fear. Lesson 3. Trusting the process and letting go of outcomes. In a world focused on results, trusting the process and letting go of outcomes can seem counterintuitive. However, this mindset is essential to truly focusing on your personal growth and happiness. Often we become so fixated on achieving specific outcomes that we lose sight of the journey itself. This lesson explores the transformative power of detaching from results and investing fully in the process, a practice that not only reduces anxiety, but also nurtures a resilient and fulfilling life. Trusting the process begins with shifting your mindset from end goals to the steps required to reach them. While having goals is essential for motivation and direction, fixating solely on the end result can create unnecessary stress and frustration. When you focus instead on putting in your best effort, step by step, you foster a sense of accomplishment that's independent of the final outcome. This approach keeps you engaged and motivated, as each small achievement along the way brings its own reward. To cultivate this mindset, start by setting intentions rather than rigid expectations. Intentions focus on the actions you can take rather than on outcomes you cannot control. For example, rather than saying, "I must achieve this promotion," set an intention such as, "I will improve my skills and consistently perform at my best." This way, you're dedicating yourself to growth and improvement without tying your sense of success solely to one possible result. By focusing on intentions, you build inner satisfaction that doesn't waver based on external results. Letting go of outcomes also requires developing patience and resilience. In our fast-paced world, we're often pressured to produce results immediately, which can lead to frustration if things don't unfold as quickly as we'd like. But many worthwhile pursuits, whether learning a new skill, building relationships, or advancing in a career, take time. Patience allows you to maintain your commitment and effort even when progress feels slow. Resilience, on the other hand, helps you stay the course despite setbacks. Trusting the process means accepting that there will be challenges and viewing these obstacles as integral parts of your journey rather than signs of failure. Another key to letting go of outcomes is practicing mindfulness, which brings your attention back to the present moment. Mindfulness helps you focus on what you're doing right now, rather than obsessing over the future or past. Through practices like meditation or mindful breathing, you can train your mind to stay engaged in each step of the process, appreciating the experience and learning from it. When you're fully present, you're able to respond to challenges more effectively and appreciate the progress you're making, no matter how small. Finally, remember that letting go of outcomes doesn't mean giving up on your goals. It means freeing yourself from the need for a specific result. It allows you to enjoy the journey, trust in the efforts you're making, and accept that not everything is within your control. This openness creates room for unexpected opportunities and growth, as well as a more fulfilling sense of purpose. In conclusion, trusting the process and letting go of outcomes is a practice of patience, resilience, and presence. By focusing on the journey and embracing each step with intention, you liberate yourself from the pressure of constant achievement and create space for meaningful, sustainable growth. This approach empowers you to live fully in the moment, finding fulfillment in the path itself rather than solely in the destination. Lesson 4. Embracing detachment from validation. One of the most liberating lessons in personal growth is learning to detach from the need for external validation. In a world driven by social approval, where success and self-worth are often measured by likes, praise, and the recognition of others, detachment from validation allows you to focus solely on your own values and goals. This lesson explores how freeing yourself from the desire for approval can lead to a more authentic, resilient, and self-sufficient life. The need for validation stems from a natural desire to be appreciated and accepted by others. This desire, however, can quickly become a trap when you start relying on external opinions to feel valuable or confident. When your self-worth is tied to validation, you become vulnerable to fluctuations based on the unpredictable nature of others' judgments and opinions. Instead of being grounded in your own principles, you might find yourself adapting to what others think you should be, leading to a life that feels disconnected from your true self. Detachment from validation begins with cultivating self-awareness. Start by understanding the sources of your self-worth and identity. Reflect on how much of your confidence or happiness depends on praise, acceptance, or recognition. By identifying where external validation influences you, you can begin to reclaim your sense of self from outside opinions. A powerful exercise is to write down moments when you feel proud of yourself without anyone else knowing. Celebrate small achievements or qualities you admire within yourself. This practice builds intrinsic motivation and helps you shift your focus to personal fulfillment. Another strategy for detaching from validation is to align your actions with your personal values rather than with the opinions of others. If integrity, kindness, or creativity are important to you, let these principles guide your decisions and actions. Living by your own standards fosters inner strength because you're motivated by what matters to you, not by others' perceptions. When you succeed or make progress based on your values, the sense of accomplishment is far more enduring because it reflects your true self. Practicing mindfulness can also be a valuable tool for releasing the need for validation. Mindfulness encourages you to focus on the present moment and observe your thoughts without judgment. When you feel the urge for approval or notice self-doubt, take a moment to pause, breathe, and observe these feelings without reacting. Over time, you'll become more aware of how these desires arise and develop greater control over them. This practice helps you distance yourself from the need for validation, enabling you to respond rather than react. Another way to break free from the validation trap is to accept that not everyone will understand or agree with you, and that's okay. This acceptance allows you to handle criticism or disapproval with resilience, seeing it as feedback rather than a reflection of your worth. Instead of feeling defeated by negative opinions, you'll find strength in knowing that you're living authentically, true to your own principles. In conclusion, embracing detachment from validation is a journey towards inner freedom and authenticity. By grounding your worth in self-awareness, aligning with personal values, practicing mindfulness, and accepting others' opinions without letting them define you, you cultivate a life driven by purpose rather than approval. This independence empowers you to act with confidence, resilience, and integrity, allowing you to focus on what truly matters and live authentically without the weight of external validation. As you embrace the path of quiet strength and fearless action, remember that true progress is often unseen by others. It's the quiet, consistent steps you take each day that truly define your journey. Reflect on the lessons you've learned about silence, courage, and detachment, and make them part of your daily life. Every small step is a testament to your growth, a move toward living without fear, without need for validation, and with the wisdom that your actions speak louder than words. If you're ready to take these principles deeper, let us know in the comments. What resonated with you most? How do you plan to implement these lessons into your life? Your reflections inspire not only your own growth, but also others walking a similar path. And if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe. This journey of transformation doesn't end here. By subscribing, you're committing to continuous growth, a quieter, bolder you that isn't dependent on the noise of the world. Hit that notification bell to ensure you don't miss the next step in your journey. Thank you for being here, reflecting, and choosing a path of true inner strength. Until next time, keep moving forward quietly but powerfully.